Hello everyone, if you don't know me already, I'm Tara, the dance doctor. Welcome to my channel. In today's lesson, I'm going to be teaching you 8 dynamic bachata shines that last only 8 counts, so they're easy to remember. And then at the end of the lesson, I will combine all 8 of them in the order that we learn them into a practice routine for you if you're looking for more of a challenge. But if not, you can kind of just pick and choose which ones you like. So without further ado, let's get into the lesson. All right, so our first shine looks like this, coming from a basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so what I'm doing first is I'm going to do a kickball change. If you're not familiar with that step, you should check out my Steps All Dancers Should Know video, which I will put a link to right now in the corner. So the kickball change, we are going 1 and 2. It's not really a kick, actually. It's more of like a gathering my ankles together. The right foot comes to the left. 1 and 2, and then I'm going to bring my right foot to my left, and I'm going to slide this left foot out to the side, and then bring it in, okay? So facing away, I'm going 1 and 2 and 3, and I'm gonna bring this knee up on 4. And again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay? So we're trying to really keep our feet underneath our bodies because the footwork is so fast and there's so many different changes of weight here. I want to try not to move my torso a lot. In any fast footwork, in any dance, I'm trying to keep my torso pretty centered in one spot. If it does move a little bit with my feet, that's okay, but what I don't want to do is like that. That will make this very difficult. So try to maintain your center in one spot. This step isn't about moving in space, it's about the rhythm in the feet, okay? So we go from a basic 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay? From here, I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm doing a pendulum swing with my hips. If this is an action you're not familiar with or you want to get better at, I also have a video in my 10-day Improve Your Bachata Challenge, the video about hip actions, where I cover this in great detail. So I'll put another link now for that video, okay? So I'm here and I'm going 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, so I changed my weight onto my left, 5, and I'm going to stay there for the rest of this measure. 6, 7, and 8. I'm just moving the hips, okay? So that's a very important detail. I change my weight on 5, and then it stays there as I use my hips to emphasize the rhythm, okay? Let's go from a basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And again, 1, 5, 6, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I can go back into my basic. Last time, and we'll try it with music. 1, 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and basic. All right, let's try that first shine now with music. moving on to our second shine, coming from basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so the thing that this one and the first one have in common is the first measure is footwork and the second measure is a body action, okay, which is kind of how I like to do things. That's what I think makes it dynamic, is changing between using the feet to emphasize the rhythm and the body to emphasize the rhythm, okay? So the first measure is 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going and I'm twisting my body and putting the heel, the left heel out there, okay? 1, 2, and 3. And then on 4, I'm going to bring that heel up and twist my body toward the right, especially my hips, okay? So I go 1, 2, and 3, 4. Hear me again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now from here, I'm going to bring this foot down, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? You can do just the hips if you want, or you can do the feet also, or you can do just the feet. So I'm going to leave that kind of open, but the thing is that it's a twist, 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 and twist. Okay? So however you choose to manifest that. Or you could do shoulders too, I suppose. All right, so we're going basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and basic. 2, 3, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and basic. All right, now let's try that second one with music. To our third shine, looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so the first measure, I'm going heel, heel, down, down, heel, and then I put the foot down and I kind of drop onto my right foot. So it's a little trickier in heels. If you're wearing heels and that's not comfortable for you, you can always go out, out, in on the toes. But I think it's a little more interesting if it's on the heels. So we go heel, heel, down, down, heel, drop, and again, heel, heel, down, down, heel, drop. One more time. Heel, heel, down, down, heel, drop, and then I'm going heel and toe and heel and toe. Okay? Twisting to open to the left, putting this foot down and coming back to center, and twist and center. Okay? So I go heel, heel, down, down, heel, drop, twist and center, and twist and center. And again, heel, heel, down, down, heel, drop, twist and center, and twist and center. Again, just want to remind you that these are all small movements with the feet, that we want to keep our center right over our feet. We don't want to let the torso move a lot in these movements, okay? So if you are struggling with this footwork, make sure that you aren't doing that, because if you're struggling, chances are you probably are moving your torso a bit too much. The other thing is to know where your weight is all the time. So I'm going right, left, right, left. My weight's still on my left, and then I drop it onto my right. Then it's still on my right, left, right, left, okay? So that's always important. If you're finding you're not getting something, a lot of times it's because you might be transferring weight when you're not supposed to, or not transferring your weight when you are supposed to, okay? Let's do this a couple times, and then we'll try it with music. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 6, 7, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1. And let's do that again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1. Okay, now let's try that one with music. To our fourth shine. This one's probably my favorite of all of them. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay? So what I'm doing in the first measure, I'm putting the ball of my right foot on the ground, and then I'm going to press into that foot and slide the left foot back, okay? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward just slightly and slide the left foot back. 1, 2. And I'm keeping my weight pretty much on my right foot as I do that, okay? 1, 2. Keeping, I'm on the ball of the right foot, and the whole foot of the left foot is on the floor, okay? From a basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Now I'm gonna put my weight on my right foot and twist to the right. And so I'm gonna go 3, tap on 4, okay? So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just that part. 1, 2, 3, twisting, tap on 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? From a basic, and then we'll add on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to go 5 and 6. So I'm going side together, and I'm going to turn and tap the left 6, and then I'm going 7, 8, and 1. Okay? So again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's go from a basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. All right, let's try that one now with music. To our fifth shine, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I am starting with a swivel, an inside swivel. I step forward and I swivel on that foot. If this is an action that is difficult for you or something that you'd like to work on, I did just upload a Patreon lesson about this to my Patreon page, patreon.com/dancedoctor, last week, where I upload new quick tips every week, and that just happened to be one of them. So if you are interested in that lesson and many more, check that out, patreon.com/dancedoctor. Okay, so like I said, I'm stepping forward on my right, swiveling. Forward, swivel, step, and come back. So I step forward on the left, and then I decide to come back and put my heel out. Okay, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'm going to twist 5, 6, 7, and then I'm going to come back to the front and tap 8. Okay, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm kind of using that last twist to the right, but on the left foot, to bring my right leg around and bring my body around to the front again. Okay, so from a basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we go. Step, swivel, step, and heel, twist, 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 tap. 1, 2, and again, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. All right, let's try that one now with music. to our sixth shine. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1. Okay, so I'm starting with a rock to the side. 1, 2, and now I'm going to go tap, tap, and I'm going to kind of use that tap to bring me around in like a compass-like fashion. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. When I tap, I'm kind of allowing my standing leg, which is my left leg, to swivel. So I go 1, 2, tap, tap. Now I'm going to finish the turn by going 5 and 6. So I'm just crossing my right leg in front, 5 and 6, and then I'm going to go and 7, 8. So I'm going and 7, sliding the foot in front, and 7, and then bringing the weight back on 8, okay? So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and 7, 8. I might have over-rotated that a little bit. So we go from a basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Basic, 2, and again, 6, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. All right, let's try that one now with music. Okay, now moving on to our seventh shine. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're starting with 2 outside swivels. Again, if that's something that you want to know more about, it's all in that lesson that I just uploaded to my Patreon last week. Okay, so I finish 8, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to step forward on my right, and I'm going to lead myself down parallel with the ground with using my chest, leading with my chest. 5, 6, and then I'm going to contract here, and 7, 8. Do a body roll to come back up. So I'm going, and if you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. Go down until the chin comes to the chest. So I'm going down, chin comes to the chest, and then chin comes back up to lead me up into a body roll. And those counts are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay? So we go from a basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We swivel. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And depending on how much time you have, you could just do 5, 7 without even going down. But if you have more time, if you're dancing with a slower song, you can go 5, 6 all the way down to parallel with the ground and then back up, okay? So, or any variation in between those two. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and again, swivel 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to mention also, I do have a lesson on my Patreon page specifically dedicated to body rolls and another one specifically dedicated to undulations, which is kind of the base movement behind a body roll. So because this movement is so prevalent in all different types of dancing and also so difficult for a lot of dancers to perform correctly, I highly recommend that you check out those lessons at patreon.com/dancedoctor. Okay, so now let's practice that shine with music. Shine in today's lesson before we combine everything into a routine looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay? So when I'm doing on 1, 2, 3, 4, just like I did in the previous shine, I'm doing half time steps. 1, hold 2, 3, hold 4. And when I hold, I am moving my hips. So there's a few different ways we can do this. We could do a wave, a lower body undulation, or we could do hip, hip. So one of those two or a combination of those two or something else that you like, as long as you are stepping on your right, staying on the right, stepping on the left, staying on the left. For me, it doesn't matter. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to speed up to syncopated 5 and 6 and 7, dropping on 8. I am moving back 5 and 6 and 7 and dropping on 8, but you could also do that in place. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. The important thing is that we are going from down to up so that we have somewhere to go when we drop. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. This is on bent knees. Now I'm gradually going to come up 5 and 6 and 7, 2 straight knees up on my toes, and then I'm going to drop doing a chug on 8. And the sensation whenever we do a chug isn't just to go down, it's actually to try and scoot the feet forward a little bit. So feet and knees go forward, and the action of doing that is bending my knees. So that it's a little bit more percussive. It's not just bending the knees on 8. So I'm going 5 and 6 and 7, and then I'm going to come down chugging, trying to bring the heels forward on 8. Okay? So from a basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In place. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Basic, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Last time. 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. All right, now let's try that last one with music. Have learned all 8 of these shines, we are going to put them together, like I said, into a routine in the order that I taught them. So we're going to start with our basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. And we can start over, okay? So I'll do it facing away a few times, and then we'll try it with music. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. I'm getting stuck on the floor a little bit here. All right, let's try that again. We go. Basic, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 3, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and basic. Let's do it one more time. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 3, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. All right, now let's try the whole routine with music. Thank you so much for joining me for today's lesson. I hope that you enjoyed it and you learned something. If you did enjoy it, don't hesitate to share this with a dancing friend that you think would get something out of it. Also, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so you can see when I upload more stuff like this. Also, please take advantage of all of the resources that I have online. That means my Patreon page, patreon.com/dancedoctor. Also, my website, dancedoctoronline.com, where I sell premium dance courses. So if you're tired of piecemealing your learning together on YouTube, but you like the way I teach and you want to get more of me, go to my website where I have cohesive courses so you can really learn one thing from start to finish and learn it the way that I teach it, which is in a very complete taskmaster type way, so that you really do get the most out of your learning. Remember, practice makes progress, and until next time, keep dancing.